What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right, so today we have got the best fitting sweatshirts for you guys in 2020. It's coming into autumn, isn't it? Sweatshirt season is upon us. I absolutely love sweaters and sweatshirts, like probably one of my most worn things in autumn. So very excited. We've got 6 different ones to go through from loads of different brands. So let's hop straight into it. But before we do, don't forget to drop this video a like, guys. Subscribe to the channel for plenty more videos like this. Right, let's crack on with the first one. First up, guys, we have got a sweater from New Look Man, and this is in an extra large. So some are in size large, some are in extra large, just because I don't like sweaters to be too tight. Do you know what I mean? I actually hate it when sweaters are too tight. I think the whole point is them to be a little bit loose, but you don't want them to be too baggy. Do you know what I mean? You want to still see a little bit of shape underneath of the physique, but you don't want it to be too tight. Like, that's just, it's not ideal when stuff on the top especially is too tight. But I quite like this colour, you know, like a nice pale yellow colour. It's actually a really good fit. It's a little bit long in the sleeves, like a little bit. That's like the first item ever to be too long in the sleeves, but I kind of quite like it too long in the sleeves. Keeps you a bit warm, and you can kind of like pull it over. You can always roll the sleeves up as well like that. I think it's a decent fit. This one is the second cheapest of the bunch as well at $19.95, so very affordable. Decent start. Let's move on to the second one. This is the second one, guys. This is from Celio. This was £25, and this one is a bit of a tighter fit, so it's not as loose as the New Look Man one. I think the length on the sleeves is better for me, like literally the perfect length. That is what you want. It's definitely more of a snug fit. I'd say this is more of like a jumper material rather than a sweatshirt. Sweatshirts are usually a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger fit, aren't they, I'd say. But this is actually a little bit tighter, and I think a bit smarter, isn't it? So all these like sweaters in this video are going to be like basically quite plain. They might have a little bit of branding on, but I think I might do another video on graphic ones as well, or like designer sweaters. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. But I do quite like this one. Obviously 2 separate sweaters for, I'd say, for 2 different occasions, but super comfy, really nice material as well. Like it's like a ribbed waffle material. It feels really good. Super comfy. I actually love wearing sweaters, you know. I hate it when it's too hot somewhere, you know, and you feel like you can't wear any decent clothes. I actually like autumn winter fashion, you know. It's probably one of my favourites. Just like layering up and stuff like that. I know it's probably not a popular opinion. Summer's obviously the one. Sometimes it's nice to mix up the fashion and style. I'm going to be doing loads of autumn winter outfits anyway, so just quickly before we get on to this third sweater, I just want to talk about today's video sponsor, guys. So Rose Gold and Black is a super minimal men's accessories company. They've got really good bracelets like these ones here, and they've got this bar necklace which you see me wearing literally every single photo on Instagram. I can't get enough of this bar. I think it's super simple, super minimal, but it definitely adds something to an outfit. Like, I think it makes you stand out a little bit, which is what you want. You want to be seen, you want to look good, you want to look your best. So definitely something to add to the wardrobe. I'd say it's like an essential for every guy, just like a simple necklace, and the ones from Rose Gold and Black are just the best. So if you want to check them out, guys, there's going to be a link right at the top of the description. You go and get involved there, you get 20% off, and then if you use my code JoshSull, you get an extra 10% off on top of that, which is quite nice. So make sure you use my code if you grab anything. But yeah, go and check them out, the best accessories. So moving on to the sweater then. So this is the cheapest one out of the 6. It's from Collusion, which is like an ASOS owned brand. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's like a unisex brand on ASOS actually. And there's some very nice pieces. Like this is 12 quid, right? And the quality for £12, I kid you not, is ridiculous. I think it's better quality than the New Look Man one, and that was 20 quid. Saving 8 quid and the quality's better. I actually think the fit might be better as well. So it's not as long in the arms, which is decent. It's still tight enough where you can see like a bit of muscle, a bit if you go to the gym, do you know what I mean? A bit of physique, and it's not too long in the body as well. And this is actually a size large. The other 2 have been extra large. This is a large, just because I know Collusion does tend to run a little bit bigger than usual. I really like this one. I think the colour's nice for autumn, like a pink, stone pink. Decent, not bad. Right, the next 3 are all plain colours. We've got like black and grey, but the good ones. The 4th sweater we've got, guys, is from Topman, and this was £30. So more than double the Collusion one. And I tell you what, the quality doesn't feel any better. Probably feels worse, like, feels a bit grainy, you know. You know, like when as soon as you put it in the wash, it's gonna become bobbly. That's how it feels. So I'm actually not a fan of this one. This is not one of my favorites. It's got a bit of branding on the front here, which is a nice little touch. It looks kind of like the Adidas logo. It's a decent fit, it's not too bad, but I'm gonna move on swiftly from this one because I think for 30 quid, you can get miles better from the ones before. So what's the point? Obviously you could get the Collusion one or the New Look one in black. You're saving money, so there's literally no point, do you know what I mean? Number 5, guys, we have got one from Nike. I just thought I'd try Nike, do you know what I mean? Because obviously, or Nike as a lot of people call it, it's one of the biggest brands in the world and they do some of the best sweaters as well. This one is weird though, because it's got like waterproof coat material here and like on the sleeve, so it's a bit like a tech sweater, which I didn't realise. I thought it was just going to be a normal sweater, otherwise I wouldn't have got it. It's a bit of a weird comparison, isn't it? But this is 55 pounds, so the most expensive here, and I should have probably got an extra large. Nike for me usually does tend to run a little bit bigger, so I thought I'll just get large, see what fits. But it's a little bit short on the sleeves, a little bit like coming above that knuckle there, which is not ideal, and it feels a little bit short in the body as well. For it to be a little bit bigger, but that's probably my own fault. I should have gone for XL. Apart from that, it feels quite nice. I probably won't spend 55 quid on it. I think it's a waste. When you can get like a Collusion sweater for 12 quid, what's the point? Last but not least, guys, the ASOS design one, and I think I've made my verdict. I think I've made my mind up right. It just goes to show spending more money isn't always good and isn't always worth it, because you could get this one or the Collusion one, £12, and in my opinion, it's if not just as good, if not better, maybe, because the quality, the feel, yeah, like after a few washes it might start to fade a little bit, but if you wash it on a really low heat and you don't mix the colours, you'll be fine. You'll honestly be fine. Like, I've never had any problems. I've got Tommy Hilfiger sweaters up there and they've shrunk in the bloody wash and they're like 80, 90 quid. Like, yeah, they're nice quality, they are nice, but sometimes I wear them now and they're like up here, like they're like that. And I'm just like, fucking hell, what's the point in spending that money when you can just get a cheap one for just as good, if not better? So I think my opinion, you can obviously see, is you don't have to spend loads of money to look good. The sweaters for 12 quid are sick, if not just as good. So go and grab some of the cheaper sweaters. My favourites are the Collusion and this one. The Collusion colour was nice. The New Look Man one was decent as well, but I think the quality felt a little bit grainier. My Topman one was the least favourite. The Nike one, I think, is just, I just don't think there's any point spending that money on it, to be honest. That is one thing I do want to put across, guys, that all these points I'm making are literally just my own opinion. So everyone is going to have their each individual opinion, which is fine. If you want to wear the Nike one, that is absolutely perfect. That is fine with me. But I just think if you're on a bit of a budget, or if you're not even on a budget, you just want to look good, you want to find some decent sweaters, just get the 12 quid ones, get the cheaper ones, save yourself a bit of cash, save yourself a bit of dough, save some money, get a nice car. That is my motto in life. Buy everything cheaper so you can save money and get a sick car. Literally, that is my motto. I might have to start getting a slogan or something. But yeah, guys, there's going to be a new car video coming soon where I just talk about like the first 1,000 miles in my new BM, because I think car content is probably the content I enjoy most, along with this fashion content. So car and fashion content, loads of that coming as well. A bit of an update on Sullivan. So there's not loads of stock on the website at the minute, like it's just been selling out so fast. So I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys first of all. But there's new zip hoodies coming, pullover hoodies coming, and casual comfort joggers. So I've got like the dark grey ones on here, but I'm not actually releasing this colour yet. These are just a sample. I'm going to be releasing the light grey. I'll put a picture on the screen for you, and black zip hoodies, and there's some new premium t-shirts coming as well, which is very good. Exciting times ahead for Sullivan. Loads of stuff coming, and obviously coming to like the back end of the year, there's Black Friday, there's Christmas, so I'm just going to try and bring out as much stuff as possible and make sure there's a lot of stock on the website, guys, because that is probably one thing running a small business, like stock management, cash flow. Like, it's pretty hard to like guess how many orders you're going to get, how many units you're going to sell, but it's all part of the learning process, isn't it? Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and I will catch you on the next one. Stay safe.